A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a highly anticipated meeting set to take place in Anchorage, Alaska, on August 15th, U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin are gearing up to discuss the ongoing war in Ukraine. The summit comes amid rising tensions and complicated diplomatic relations, with both leaders hoping to emerge with a favorable outcome. Ukrainian and European leaders are understandably anxious about the meeting, fearing that Trump may be outmaneuvered by Putin, as he was in previous encounters. The invitation for this summit was extended following a visit by Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, to Moscow, which has raised eyebrows due to the hurried nature of the arrangements. Historically, Alaska holds significance as it was once Russian territory before being purchased by the United States in 1867. The geographical proximity of the two nations, separated only by the Bering Strait, adds an interesting layer to this diplomatic engagement. The last significant diplomatic event in Alaska occurred in March 2021 when U.S. officials met with their Chinese counterparts, a meeting that ended with sharp exchanges and accusations. Trump has been vocal about his desire to end the conflict in Ukraine, claiming he could resolve the situation within 24 hours if given the opportunity. However, his previous attempts at negotiations have yielded little progress, leading to skepticism about the effectiveness of this upcoming summit. The White House has attempted to temper expectations, indicating that the meeting will primarily serve as a listening exercise for Trump rather than a platform for immediate agreements. Trump himself has characterized the meeting as a feel-out session to gauge Putin's willingness to negotiate a ceasefire. Notably, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will not attend the summit, despite Trump's suggestion that he could join. Zelensky has expressed concerns that any agreements made without Ukrainian input would be ineffective. The backdrop of this meeting is fraught with challenges, as both Russia and Ukraine have opposing demands that complicate the prospect of peace. Trump has hinted at the possibility of territorial swapping as part of a negotiation strategy, a suggestion that has been met with firm resistance from Ukraine. Zelensky has reiterated that Ukraine will not concede any territory to Russia, particularly in light of the ongoing occupation of Crimea. The Trump administration has been working to persuade European leaders to support a ceasefire deal that would involve significant territorial concessions to Russia. However, this approach has been met with criticism, as many believe it undermines Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. As the summit approaches, the stakes are high for both leaders. Trump seeks to bolster his image as a decisive negotiator, while Putin aims to solidify Russia's position in the ongoing conflict. The world will be watching closely to see how this high-stakes meeting unfolds and whether it leads to any meaningful progress in resolving the war in Ukraine. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.